Have you ever picked up your phone to do one very specific thing, and then 20 minutes later found yourself watching a man in Finland pressure wash a carpet? You do not know this man. You do not own this carpet. You were checking the weather, and somehow the weather is now the only thing you still have not checked. You unlock your phone with a mission. Reply to one message. Set an alarm. Look up one fact. A task so small it should take less time than opening a bag of chips. Then something appears. A notification, a headline, a face you recognize, a video already moving before you have even decided to watch it. One tap, then another, and suddenly you are deep inside the personal life of a stranger whose name you do not know, forming strong opinions about a situation that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Then you look up. The room is still there. The light is the same. Your body has not moved, but your original intention has vanished. Not forgotten exactly, more like quietly escorted out of the building. And the strangest part is this. You cannot point to the exact moment you stopped choosing. So you blame yourself. You say you have no discipline, your attention span is broken, your brain has become mashed potatoes with Wi-Fi. You delete the apps, turn off notifications, download a productivity system to help you stop downloading productivity systems. Move the phone across the room. For one glorious morning, you are unstoppable. You briefly become the person from a stock photo labeled successful morning routine. Then the pattern returns. One message becomes 5 minutes. 5 minutes becomes 20. A short break becomes a small missing chapter from your life. And slowly, something worse than distraction begins to happen. You stop trusting yourself. You start believing your own mind is the problem. But here is the part that should make us suspicious. When millions of people, across different countries, ages, jobs, personalities, all begin feeling in the same way at the same time, maybe this is not a global outbreak of weak character. Maybe a private failure is actually a public design. Because this is not really a story about phones, and it is not really a story about social media. Those are only the delivery vehicles.
Every morning, before you even unlock your phone, an invisible competition has already begun. Not for your money first. For your next second. Which face will make your thumb stop? Which video will keep you there just long enough to forget why you arrived? From your side, it feels like a normal morning. From the system side, the auction is open.
One of the most important changes in the history of the internet looked almost invisible. Infinite scroll. Before it, the internet had edges. You reached the bottom of a page, finished an article, saw the last post. Your brain received a quiet signal. We are done here. Infinite scroll removed that signal. Now there is no bottom, no final page, no polite moment when the system says, "You have been here for 47 minutes. Perhaps go look at a tree." But the scroll itself is not the real trap. The trap is uncertainty. The next thing might be boring. Or it might be exactly what your brain was waiting for. A joke, a message, a perfect video, a surprising image, a piece of news that feels urgent, a tiny sign that somebody noticed you. You do not keep scrolling because every reward is good. Most of it is not. You keep scrolling because you do not know when the good one is coming. It is the same reason you can open the refrigerator 4 times in 10 minutes. Nothing has changed. You know nothing has changed. And yet some ancient part of you thinks the 5th visit may reveal cake. That uncertainty is older than the screen.
But the real cost is not only time. Time is simply the part you can count. The deeper cost is depth. Think about reading a book. For a few minutes, the world becomes quiet. One idea connects to another. A memory appears. A sentence stays with you. Your mind begins the slow work that can happen only when nothing interrupts it. Then your phone vibrates. You do not answer.
You just look. 1 second. Then you return to the page and read the same paragraph again. Then once more, because your eyes were technically present, but the rest of you was still wondering who messaged. It feels like a tiny interruption, but your mind had crossed a bridge, and part of it stayed on the other side. One interruption changes almost nothing. Hundreds change the shape of a day.
Reclaiming attention does not begin by hating technology. It does not require deleting every app, moving to the mountains, and communicating only through handwritten letters. The real act of resistance is smaller. Before unlocking your phone, ask, what am I here to do? Before opening a feed, ask, did I choose this, or was it chosen for me? Before one more scroll, ask, what am I hoping to find? 3 simple questions that interrupt autopilot.